Come on. Damn it. Why is this not working? Tap, double tap to flip. Oh my God, I couldn't get that to work to save my life. Hi guys, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. How are you? Today we're going to do a quick thing on Anonymous. Anonymous is the Hacktivist group that have recently they've put out a list of KK members in the U.S. They like to unhood people. Like that's what they like to do, and it's amazing what they do. I think what they do is kind of amazing. And go to pastebin, pastebin.com to see the list of like 1,800 people that they that's on this KKK list. You know, people that I love Anonymous. Neat. I'm beginning to love them too. Want to have time for a trade? Oh, I think I can do a trade. One of my coworkers wants to do a trade. That's what we do here. We have fun and we trade. I agree. Hi, Brittany, bitch. I agree. I'm kind of beginning to love Anonymous. I'm kind of beginning to love. I can't get you. What do you mean, healthy chickie? Where are you? Why can't you get me? Oh, well. Watch the feedback. Oh, well. I'll put it on YouTube. You know me. But I'm sorry you can't, but you came in nice and clear with the typing. There are other, you guys know I never do my homework, but I did write it. I actually did my homework this time, but I can't find it. God damn it. There are other hacking sites. Yay, I'm purple today. My favorite color. I'm so happy for you. Healthy Chickie, you're back. I hope you're okay with your Wi-Fi. There are other hacking, like the people that hacked Sony, they were different than Anonymous. And I'm kind of liking all the hackers. Because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel without a cause. And so when I watch other people actually have a cause, and, you know, like the Sony people, they totally changed the industry. You know, it gave that Hunger Girls game, the Hunger Girls, a reason to fight. Like, she's taken on a cause, and she's thought about it. She's like, I don't know her name is, sorry, but I really like you. The blonde with the short hair now, but she had long hair. She's the main character. I can't remember her name, but I like her. But she said, it never even dawned on me to ask for more money. Lesson learned. Thank you, hackers. But that hacking, Sony hacking, was really bad. So, why don't we just see if Anonymous is going to create some trauma for ISIS. But by the way, ISIS did put out a statement laughing at Anonymous. They were like, oh, ha, ha, Anonymous. That's what, you know, they laughed. But if anybody knows hackers get the last laugh. Don't they? Hackers get the last laugh. So, the hackers are kind of amazing. And then hold on a second. And I just want to remind everyone that Paris wasn't the only one that had some issues with bombings. Kenya had a bombing, Beirut had a bombing, Lebanon had a bombing, Nigeria, as of recently, had a bombing. And I'm questioning whether or not our first world presidents can protect us anymore. Is anybody else questioning that? I'm questioning it. And they've already threatened to come to the U.S. We know. Oh, it's a nightmare. I'm still questioning whether or not that Malaysia flight wasn't a bombing. No one ever solved that problem either. I said it was a bombing. I also said on my radio show, you guys are looking in Australia, and the stuff was found in Africa, which I said on my radio show, which I posted, by the way. Hello? I think that was a bombing too, and I think it was a bombing because Malaysia was so easy. Their tools for screening, they were too easy. I don't know. I'm just a psychic, guys. You know, I'm not intelligent. I'm not anonymous. But I be mailing stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me just make this a little better. I look a little blue today. Really sorry. Oh, wait. No. If I get the right angle, I won't look blue. Thank you for the green hearts, whoever that is. Okay, guys. Call me for your own personal reading. And thank you, everyone that's been calling for their 15 minutes of reading. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Because I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the 15 minutes because you don't waste money. I don't waste your time. And you get to get a sense of who I am. So I really like the 15-minute readings. Doritos. Please watch my commercial. It's called Pay with a Bag of Doritos. So any of my walk-ins, bring a bag of Doritos. Pay with a bag of Doritos. You could pay me with a bag of Doritos, but the store wants money. Bring me a bag of Doritos. But my commercial is it's a super, in a contest for Super Bowl commercial, and go to crashthesuperbowl.com and then search Pay with Doritos, and then you'll see my commercial making fun of psychics and scrying a Dorito chip. All right. Anonymous. I pulled too many cards. Anonymous. Let me just push this back just a little. The lighting is so off in this room, but I'll get it straight. Anonymous. Anonymous. Yes. I feel like Anonymous is going to go after ISIS pretty much because they're bored. Seriously. Anonymous, you're kind of bored. You're kind of like, God, this hacking is so easy that what's the next shock value? Like, so they're not shocking us anymore, all the hackers. It's kind of like we need more. We, the peoples, the world, the peoples, we need more. And so they're kind of bored with trying to take down yet another, corporation, unhooding another corporation. I like the KK one, though. That was pretty good. But they're questioning, like, their virility. Virility. They're questioning that prior to taking on ISIS. Anonymous, the governments are going to pay you. They need your help. So not only is the government coming to the table for help, they're also going to pay you. Again, I'm back to first world problems, and our presidents, they're anonymous. They need you. So yes. Like magicians. Yes. And this is kind of like hacking, I get this for different reasons. So this is kind of like going back to school, but in your case, because you're hackers, hacktivists, this is you hacking in the computer. And yes, I was going to say there's going to be 9 different conflicts that are going to come out. And I don't know what I mean by conflicts, but 9 different degrees of being a problem for ISIS. The answer is yes. 5 are major, like 5 major issues that they're either going to combat or stifle or diminish, but they're huge. They're 5 huge things. And if they're not 5 huge things, then it's 5 different countries, Anonymous, first world countries, that is going to band with you. So it could be the first time that we get Russia, America, the UK, London. What's a 5th country? Oh, it might be Israel. Yeah, it might be Israel. In any case, 5 huge countries are going to band together to give ISIS anything that they want to work this out. I just wonder how much credit, you first world presidents, that you're going to give to ISIS. And ISIS, that's one of my demands. I would say that when the government comes, and they are going to come because this represents government, that right there represents government, and a pillar of strength governments. They are going to come. And when they do come, I think part of your requirement would be that ISIS did this. You know, make sure that's part of your requirement, because I think that you guys are going to be amazing. I'm going to reduce it. 3 major things, up to 9, 3 to 5 major things are going to be giving credit to Anonymous, to dismantle ISIS. And my temperance card, by the way, guys, my temperance card means not overnight. Not overnight. This could take up to 14 months. Okay? Which they've already started, by the way. They are kind of ahead, don't get me wrong. They had started this campaign against ISIS back in January, right after the Charlie incident. And they were able to muffle and stifle some conflicts back then. Quite a bit of information. I wrote it down somewhere, but damn it, I don't do my job. Doesn't matter. Just check the internet. They've already begun. The difference now is that this is going to be their only focus. That's the difference. So, 3 major things I feel like we're going to hear about, up to 8, 9 areas of sabotage for ISIS. And by the way, ISIS is only surviving, guys. ISIS is only surviving because somebody is giving them money. All right? Someone is giving them money. And part of banding together, you first world presidents, is deciding that their fund should stop. That decision will be made. And without the funds, then they can't purchase the weapons that they use against us. It's going to take up to 1.5 years, but between releasing the funds, not giving the support, at least 5 major countries banding together with Anonymous. Anonymous becomes successful. They do. They become the leader of the pack, unfortunately, because they have technical information that even in their own countries, America, UK, France, Russia, with all their intelligence, even in their own country, Anonymous still has a plethora of having the ability to dissect some strategies here for the first world president. So I see Anonymous as a leader of the pack, and I see the at least up to 5 first world presidents, leaders, conceding to doing it Anonymous's way. So it sounds like one of those movies, right? Sounds like one of those movies that we would see, and then you watch it and you kind of don't believe it, but it's like a really good movie, and the FBI is involved, and all these guys come in with these suits, and you're like, oh, and then and then in the end, like it's like this, like a college teenager, and in the end, the college, like Transformers. Shia, I adore you. You're baddie, but I adore you. But kind of like Transformers. Because Transformers is my favorite movie. And that's why I brought up Transformers. It's my favorite movie. From the first until I don't know what. And there's like 3 more coming out. So everybody watch Transformers because I love Transformers. The point being, it's going to be like one of those movies. Anonymous. So have fun. No longer being bored and discontent on how you can unhood, all the financial institutions. You're going to unhood the biggest thing going out there, and it's going to be amazing, and you're going to get all the credit. Hopefully you get all the credit. I wouldn't trust this first row president, to be honest with you. But if they were smart, they would give you all the credit, because they can't handle this anymore. It's out of their control. So the best way to handle it is through technology. And which one of you presidents are funding ISIS? Because that needs to stop too. Oh, I hope I'm not talking out of turn. Okay, guys? I'm just a psychic. Nobody come for me. I'm just a psychic. All right, guys. Thank you for staying with me. Call me for your own personal reading, 818-985-2010. I'm going to post this on YouTube. And, oh, Doritos. Crash the Super Bowl on Safari. Internet, crash the Super Bowl. Or on Twitter, hashtag crash the Super Bowl. My video also shows up there. And you're going to look for the one with the psychic. I wear this gold thing. Doesn't really matter. Vote for me, 5 stars. Pay with Doritos is the name of the commercial. And I've got to give credit to at Lauren Banks, number 8, who's the brainchild, and at Bryn Christopher, something like that. I don't know how Brian spells his name, my son, who filmed and edited it. Proud of you guys. All right. Hasta la vista, babes. We'll be back tomorrow with Sean. Bye. Thank you. Bye.